Just finished a jog, slightly cooler weather, rainstorms coming in. Hope you guys have been enjoying the recent videos where I share motivation and also my daily exercise. I hope that's helping to keep you motivated and positive. And in today's video, what I was thinking about as I jogged is this topic: what precedes us? And what I mean by that is, how do people come to know us before we've even ever really had the chance to meet them and talk for the first time? What precedes us? Well, the first thing is really our reputation. People hear from other people about what we're like. It could be something said between others in our communities. It could be things that we've shared online that other people found, if you are someone who posts and shares things online. Beyond that, there's a lot of very hard to quantify things, sort of intangible or ephemeral things, like related to our energy and our frequency that we give off, our demeanor, our body language, our posture, how we sort of walk around, and how we dress. You know, people may have seen us do things or not do things many times on many days without us even ever knowing. They might have seen us from a distance. You know, we should think about these things. They might have seen us up early in the morning with a coffee. They might have seen us out late in the late night or early morning with alcohol. They may have seen us out to exercise, or they might not have ever seen us exercise, or at least playing some sports. They might have seen us with a healthy meal in front of us, or they might have seen us chowing down on fast food. They might have seen the flicker of the blue light of the TV screen from our dwelling, our abode, night after night after night. And they know we're soaking up a lot of TV rather than maybe reading or talking with people outside in the community. So all of this constitutes our aura. And this is the thought that I want to impress upon you in today's video. Your aura is something that you can and should take control of, start to think about more intentionally, and start to craft. Your aura is something that starts to impact people before you've ever had the chance to meet them and really talk. And how you construct this aura, how you start to take control over this aura, it comes from stringing together perfect days, weeks, months, and years. And by perfect, what I mean is days that are full of you carrying out your good habits that you've established for yourself. That means that you start to accrue or build up. It's almost like sort of doing saving or investing in a bank account. You're investing in your aura, you're investing in yourself. That starts to build up into your sort of energy field, your way of being, and it's that which really starts to contact and transform other people at the, that's the very first thing that happens. Let's give a quick example, a quick breakdown. You've probably witnessed people like this in your daily life. There's someone you pass from time to time on the road in your neighborhood or your community or your school or your workplace. Their body language is closed. They don't make eye contact with you. They look down or they look away. Or they're always on the phone. Or they have earbuds in their ear and they're always listening to something. Maybe they give you a quick nod, but they zoom past you because they're always plugged in. Maybe you see them sort of murmuring to themselves or complaining to themselves. Or maybe you see them in conversation with others, or maybe you've been pinned down in conversation with them and they sort of dump on you. They always are complaining. They always have an axe to grind about something. They're never in a right, positive state of mind. Okay, that's sort of one extreme. I'm exaggerating it to make a point, but that's maybe one type of person. You can feel their negative energy before they even have a conversation with you, and it kind of is off-putting. You want to turn away. So that person's going to get worse and worse over time because a lot of people don't really want to deal with them and help them out. So the problem's going to get worse and worse. The other type of person, when you see them, you can feel they're energetic, they're positive. Their head's up, their posture's good, they're looking around, and they're willing to give you a happy greeting on the road, and they're willing to look at you. And it's just something about their being, their energy, their wavelength makes you feel good, or at least neutral. One of the things that I'm proud of about myself, and I hope, I do believe other people can sense it or can feel it, is that I'm very reliable or dependable in terms of the positivity and the energy that I bring. People know what they're going to get when I come around. There's no guesswork. I'm going to bring you positivity, value, creativity, a listening ear. I'm going to give you solutions. I'm going to ask you questions. And I'm like that day after day after day after day. And it's not that I don't feel down sometimes or make mistakes sometimes. I definitely do. But there's a habit that I've trained. I know how when I trip or when I fall or when I'm in bad moods, I know how to diagnose that and work with that and start to transform it into my energy or my positivity for the day. So I know how to do that inner work. I know how to change the way I'm thinking, make a conscious choice about it, and behave better for others. So, and I can show up show up the way I want to show up day after day after day. I like to approach my life like I'm a professional about my life. And the way that I behave out in the world is not much different than the way I behave at home. Of course, it's a little bit different because when I go out in the world, I'm in a workplace, and when I'm at home, I'm with my wife and kids, So it is slightly different, the color of it. But basically, people know what to expect from me, and they look forward to that. I want you to be the person who lights up the room and who brings the magic. I want people to look forward to the moment when you arrive or when you come in. I don't want you to be the type of person who people avoid and who people think, when they show up, oh, this guy again, great. He's going to drag everything down, right? So much of the secrets of the universe come down to energy, frequency, and vibration. That's a quote from Nikola Tesla. If you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of frequency, energy, vibration. Everything is that. We are energetic beings, so we react to energy first on an unconscious level before we've even had time to consciously think or speak to the people. Take control of your aura, start to craft it, start to program it to be better through your daily habits and routines. Hope this video helps. Hope to see you back here in the next one. Bye-bye for now.